What is up, everybody? ZWZTV, Zunigaistheman, whatever. I know it's been a little bit since I posted here on the Variety channel, but this news broke recently, and my god, is it stupid. We all know Demi Lovato, Disney star, drugs, stuff about being non-binary, but now she's recently said something. Let me pause that because I'm getting tired of bouncing around on my screen. Demi Lovato's alien stuff reaches new heights. Singer found a one-way trip to one-up their extraterrestrial musings. Oh, boy. Get ready, folks, because if alcohol is not going to kill your brain cells, I guarantee you this whole thing will. I get it, Spotify, alright? I don't need constantly popping up. So get ready for her statement regarding aliens, because this is another freaking annoying-ass case of something we're seeing way too often here, and I'm going to get my thoughts on it. Last week, Demi Lovato told Australia's pedestrian.tv website, which TMZ then signal boosted, that they believe the term aliens is a derogatory one. I think that we have to stop calling them aliens, because aliens is a derogatory term for anything, Lovato said. Great soundbite for headlights, millennial nonsense, run amok. Can't hurt Spock's feelings. Must give the creature from afar participation ribbons in the human race. If women talk for a whole promotional cycle about your new alien show on Peacock, unidentified, will eventually come into this, analyzing taxonomy, Lovato, for one, goes with ETs, extraterrestrials. Yeah, because I think everybody wants to remember E.T. Some people remember it because of the movie, others remember it for the shitty video game for the Atari 2600. Well, Lovato meant, it seems, that the word alien always connotes foreignness, which is, well, alienating. But they're thinking about all this all wrong. It kind of seemed like being not of this earth might be a real win for the extraterrestrial. It could be a place of petty squabbles and resource hoarding and journeys to space propelled by rocket fuel and self-regard. To be an alien to Earth could be a real positive. Anyway, while we're here refraining from our understanding of these things, Lovato also said it's common misconception about UFOs that they're harmful or that they'll come and take over the planet. Yes, ETs could be like ET himself. They added, I really think that if there was anything out there that wanted to do that to us, it would have happened by now. So hold on a second. I think use the term aliens is derogatory. You can't... I can understand claiming the term is offensive if it applies to you. Like, if somebody in the LGBTQ community does not like the F word, because it's a slur, that's understandable to be against it. But what does this have to do with you, to the point where you have to stand up and advocate against this word? Like, E.T., the creature from his own movie, and was also in its own video game, like I mentioned, 2600, is an alien. The creatures that came from the first episode of South Park, Eric Cartman gets an anal probe. Aliens. What are you used to describe people being, like, outsourced, like, in a way, compared to other people for something? They're being alienated. It's like they're being treated differently and kind of, like, separated from the norm of sorts for one specific reason or another. They're alienated. What is usually to describe people that are, like, across this country for not being legal? Illegal aliens. Or aliens, a way to describe foreigners in a way. That's used for different meanings. But to say, calling them aliens because aliens are derogatory for anything? Like, really, we can't keep doing this. We can't keep freaking banning every freaking word because the smallest thing is suddenly looked at as offensive. You can't stop the word alien, you can't stop the word Karen. I can understand not using, like, the N-word because of the long history with that word, depending on the context. But to ban this word that has absolutely no effect on you... Are you an alien? Because if not, then how does this word affect you? If you're not from a foreign country, if you're not looked at as an illegal alien, if you're not from outer space with the UFO or anything like that, then why is this such a problem to you? Like, my God. Like, don't you have enough problems already right now with trying to cope with your new life and trying to maintain sobriety and everything to the point where this should be the least of your problems? Like, seriously, woman, this is pathetic. Of all things to be offended by, you're offended by a term that has nothing to do with you. What are we gonna see this now someday where all of a sudden down Hollywood, like Hollywood Boulevard or something like that, you're gonna have freaking Demi Lovato doing a whole freaking protest march, advocating for alien rights and being against the term and everything? Stand up for aliens! And hold up a freaking sign with the UFO on there with a freaking drawing of aliens saying, they find it offensive. Like, how do you even know that freaking extraterrestrials find the term, like, freaking offensive? Have you talked to one? Have you talked to Marvin the Martian? Be like, oh, I have a problem, and I'm gonna cause the planet to have a big boom. Have you talked to an actual alien and gotten their side of things where they agree that it's an offensive term? Does it trigger extraterrestrial life to be called an alien? I'm guessing not, because I highly doubt you're freaking speaking on their behalf, seeing how you most likely have never had contact with one. Unless you suddenly got abducted by one and had an anal probe, kind of like Carmen. Anyway, folks, I don't get it. I don't freaking get what is with these people. Finding everything offensive. You have to keep banning every word because everything somehow gets twisted to be offensive to the point where nothing is left intact compared to what things were like a week ago. Songs are freaking offensive. Words are offensive. You can't say or do anything without somebody being pissed off because they got nothing better to do. How else are they going to get headlines? Find some reason to be pissed off. Screw you, Demi Lovato. You're nothing special. Nobody should freaking take your words and freaking actually agree with them unless they had a freaking lobotomy at some point and can't think for themselves. Anyway, let me know you guys in the comment section below. This is fucking ridiculous. Demi Lovato, fuck you. Fuck you, and your non-binary, you binary ass or whatever the fuck. Fuck this bitch. Peace out, folks.